Guys, another apology. Um, I've been very keen on bashing religion as a whole over the past several years, certainly on YouTube, and also bashing pseudoscience and astrology. Um, and life's a trip. You get to the end, and a lot of things that you held on to, you realize life shows you the other side of the mirror, and there's always a different side to every story. Um, Religion, I put this up recently. I see the beauty and strength and the value of all the religions. There is definitely beauty and truth in there. I don't see it as evil. It can be a problem, certainly, um, but it's a very confusing world that people have constantly been trying to make sense of. If you see my other videos, I talk about the fact the world is rotating at an angle. It's hard to keep up, but it's doable. Um, so I don't bash religion anymore. If your religion is working for you, great, because people need something. They need faith, right? They need hope. That's one of the messages I want to bring to the world is, guys, we don't die as a species or anything else. Um, it's an endless dream. Um, and I think that's, sorry if I'm repeating myself here, but I think one of the issues that we have to address of life on Earth at this moment, certainly in the United States, is that there's, for people's distrust and breaking away from religions, which I totally get, because I'm not religious in the classical sense either. I see the truth and beauty of them, but I don't think that God has a need for all these rules that, in fact, enslave you. Albert Einstein had a great quote that all the sciences and religions and arts are aimed at enabling, ennobling humankind's freedom. Freedom is what we're after in life, but um, you know these religions impose all these rules and what kind of meat you can eat on a certain day and make you tap dance for what? Who cares what I covet or don't covet? Or I don't see the relevance of it. I don't even mean to be disrespectful, but and I think a lot of people agree with me. What's the point of these? Sex is not bad. You know, you're here and I'm here for one reason, not just because our parents had sex and had babies. Every one of your ancestors, going back to the beginning of time, had sex. Now, we need to readjust and rethink our relationship to sex, respect it, because the other side of that coin is people don't respect it and just go out and have. And I'm not bashing promiscuous. I mean, live your life, but I think be responsible um, about it because it's a powerful thing. Um, so yeah, I think that the so many people have become and I've got no problem with atheists, right? I just think that they need some reason to hope that it's not all meaningless. It's not just a mechanical universe. You're not just a robot. Um, it's not an accident. It's a divine plan. It's love. It is light. Life is about connection and progress. Boom, that's it. Take that and run with it. Spread it. And then also things like placebo, homeopathy. I've bashed it because the science isn't there, but um, we've got to remember that we're more than flesh and blood. We're light. We're electromagnetic energy, and there's a lot to be said for the power of belief, faith. Your universe is inside your head, okay, and the expectation and the vibe that you bring to it, a positive expectation, not going to make you feel better about your as you go through the day, but you'll get better results. You'll be more patient. Um, you'll be happier. People are going to pick up on that vibe. Um, you know, Brendan Burchard has a great video about, you need to understand that the brain has these mirror neurons in it. And if you're not conscious of this phenomenon, our brains are designed, if we're not conscious, to pick up the energy of people around us. You see someone who's afraid, who's sad, who's stressed. If you're not conscious, you're going to start to feel that energy. But you got to power through and say, I'm not going to pick up your energy. I'm going to send out love and respect and just a good vibe. You change it around. Um, I'm sorry, I'm kind of riffing here, but I talk about this as a fundraiser. When you make that call, you bring the positive expectation, the positive energy, because you're interrupting someone. And the other day, you can't always be sitting back and reacting to everyone else, because the energy of the world is not good. People are defeated. They are distracted. They are detached. They're caught up in their cell phones, their headphones, their social media. It's not real. Um, their television programming. You got to power through. You got to bring that light consciously. It's conscious living, guys. That's where we're going. You can look up meditation. Hope that helps you. But also, I'm going to just tone down my bashing of anybody or anything, anyone's beliefs. And I think I've tried to do that. I guess I was a little bit forceful this past year because of the stress I was under, where we're at with politics, right? We lost our niece this past year. Um, my living situation wasn't good. I had a ton of stress, and so I got to drinking to sleep at night. That wasn't good. Um, that's just another thing about the state of affairs in the United States and probably the world is our diet. You know, drugs and alcohol, it's rampant. And that's what you're bombarded with on television, certainly the alcohol commercials, but also pharmaceutical companies prescribing all these prescription drugs, which, guys, same thing as street drugs. It's the same thing with a different name. You sell the street drugs, you're locked up for, years and years. You sell the pharmaceutical, you're rich and famous, you're a respected doctor. And I'm not bashing doctors, but we need to rethink the state of affairs in this world. Clean up, guys. Water and air is what you need. You need good nutrition. Talk about conscious living, and that's obviously where we have to go as a species, as a country, as a planet, as a universe. Then the first part of that puzzle is be conscious of the food that you eat. If you just mindlessly react to television, eat that cheeseburger, drink that Monster energy drink, that Coca-Cola, it's all nonsense. Show me one healthy food that's ever advertised on the television. You ain't gonna find it. Even milk. Milk is not healthy, guys. It's a con. You got to educate yourself, and the beauty of it is you have the internet now. You've got YouTube, Netflix. Watch programs that are going to advance your life, make you healthier, happier, smarter. All the answers to any question you ever need to know is there. What do you want to know? Life, death, the nature of reality, what happens when we die. I mean, all that stuff is there. And you can get different sources for it, but it's there. How to reverse the aging process is there on TED Talks. You want to understand life, understand the brain, understand the eyeball and how it is, a part of your brain. It's all there, guys. Nutrition, positive expectation. So I'm sharing this because I want a better world to live in. That's my selfish motivation. Like, dislike, thumbs up, whatever, comment, share the video. I wish you well. Have a good day.